Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. What is up, peoples? How are you, my lovelies? It's been a while. It's been a really long while. I've been sick. So, not last week, but it's 2 weeks ago. My entire family got sick, including me. Everyone in my house got sick. My mom, it started with my brother, then my mom, and his boyfriend, and me. So I was sick 2 weeks ago on Thursday and Friday. Like Thursday, I planned on like rearranging my entire room and like doing my whole thing, rearranging my entire room, building a new bookshelf to replace my broken one that I have. And then Thursday, I wake up at like 1:30 in the afternoon, coughing like no other. Okay? Stuffier than a squishmallow. And my head literally feels like it is detached from my body. Like, my vision was like behind my move. Like, it felt like I felt like I had lag when I was moving. Like IRL lag, if that makes sense. Like, I felt like my mind was lagging behind my body whenever like I moved or did anything. That Thursday. The next day, I woke up, I was feeling a bit better, still like really sick. Like I rarely get sick too is a thing. And it was so funny because everyone was like all my friends were responding to like my close friend story. They're like, oh my god, you too for once? And I'm like, yeah. But I was really sick. I am still getting over that cough because it is very cold out, like freezing temperatures. How cold is it? How cold out is it? Will it tell me? It's 44 out right now. It is cold as shit. And when I get up in the morning, to go to work at like really early, it's like still dark out and shit. It's like 28 out, and that's not good for me because of my lungs and my asthma, and it does not like that. So I'm still coughing a bunch. Luckily, I have an entire bag of protecting throat drops on my desk. I'm sucking on one right now. I got a nice big old thing of water. I don't know if you heard the thud. I don't know if it... Okay, it kind of picks up, but just barely. But I finally had the energy to stream today because last week, as I was still getting over my cold, because I literally could not go into work Sunday. They had people come in and cover it for me. They're like, Mick, you're not coming in Sunday. You've almost passed out like 3 times. You've almost barfed twice. You're not coming in Sunday. We'll get you covered. And I'm like, thank you, boss. So I did. That was like my first time like I've ever like not gone into work because I was really sick and had to get someone to cover my shift. That was my first time ever in like 3 years of not being able to go in because I'm sick. So that happened. And then last week, as I was getting better, like I felt a lot better. I wasn't sick anymore, still though dealing with that cough because, you know, cold air out and asthma do not mix. So then as I was doing that, Thanksgiving approached, and so I had to deal with family. And oh god, did I feel old. My cousins and my sister made me feel so fucking old. I could feel it in my back. I'm only 20 is the thing, but my god, do I feel old. Those kids, they keep growing. I rarely get to see my sister, like any of my cousins, honestly. But like when I do see them, it's like, holy shit, they've grown so much. But then I had to deal with Thanksgiving, and I have to deal with Black Friday that weekend. I forgot your name. Shit. But hey, Golden Hawk, I am doing okay. I am explaining where I've been for the past 22 days. I forgot what you wanted me to call you, okay? Don't, like, it's Kane, right? Look, I see username, I remember username, and that's all I remember, okay? I'm big dumb. And for once, I actually have good bit rate, so my stream isn't lagging behind. Because, I don't know if y'all noticed, but last stream, I had shit bit rate. And so, everything was behind by like 30 minutes. I'm not kidding. But what was I doing? Friday, I had to deal with the shit show that was Black Friday. Yeah. I deal with the shit show that was Black Friday. Last Friday. It was hell. I came home, I passed out. Yeah, it was fucky, but now it's like really good. I solved my problems. I've been able to put it at a pretty good bit right now. Keep it steady. I'm a bit closer to my router now as well, because I rearranged my entire bedroom. Because, yes, I needed a new view. And plus now I can use my computer screen as a monitor for when I go to sleep. Like, I can just like watch TV on it and stuff. And it's so nice. Good vibes, yeah. Yeah, it's really insane, especially because I work in the food business. So I'm a barista at a local cafe, but I'm also a cook there, so I have to like go in the back and like cook food and stuff. I had to work up front for Black Friday, and the front is not my strong suit. I'm better in the back. But while working the front, I almost had 3 panic attacks because the person working with me did not know shit. But they're getting better, honestly. They're getting to be a better coworker. But Friday was a shit show. And then the weekend, it actually got a lot slower than normal weekends, which was weird. It was either because everyone was like going home for the Thanksgiving holiday, and like everyone's going home, they got to get back for school up north, or like stuff like that. But it got like, I was like sent home an hour early on Sundays. Usually I have to stay late, like 30 minutes later to an hour on Sundays because of how busy our Sundays are. And it's crazy. But I was sent home early on a Sunday, which was just hilarious to me. And then I didn't work Monday, and I worked yesterday and today. And yesterday was pretty slow, getting a whole hour early in work. It really is. It's amazing. I love being able, on one hand, I love being able to get off early because one, that means more nap time. I have more time to like do stuff at home that I need to do. But also I don't get that extra $13 that I'm scheduled for. So yes, time is great because I make 13 an hour plus tips at where I work. So like I get good paid pretty good, especially being full-time. Excuse me. I get paid like pretty good for full-time at a restaurant. In the US too, of all places, which is like, what? But I worked today and yesterday, and it's been really slow. I even sent a coworker home early because of how slow it was. I deep cleaned a lot of yeah, it's really decent for the US. especially because like I make a shit ton of tips, because you know it's restaurant business. But I sent like I sent a coworker home early today because of how slow it was, and that was it was so dead. It was literally so dead. Both me and my coworker were able to go on our 30-minute break, which usually only one of us is able to, or neither of us are. But having both of us being able to go on our 30-minute break, it was weird. Because, like, I ran the store for 30 minutes, and then she ran the store for 30 minutes, and then it was just both of us until we were off. It was honestly really nice, because, like, I was working on my customer service. I was working on like making the food look really nice. I was working on my latte art when people ordered lattes and stuff like that. Honestly, my latte art is getting really good. I love it. Oh, it's not heaven, but it was nice. I will never say my work is heaven. It's okay for work. It's good for work. I even like got to deep clean in the back where like nobody ever deep cleans because no one wants to touch the dishwasher, like behind the dishwasher. So I decided to get behind the dishwasher and like scrub the floor there and like get all that gunk and shit. And like I got a message in my group chat for work. They're like, hey, did anyone like move the dishwasher? Because I think it's leaking. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I moved it, but not too far out to where I think anything got pulled out. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then they realized, oh, okay, it's just the floor drain overflowing, because like we have a little floor drain where all of our sinks and the dishwasher all drain into. So they figured, oh yeah, it's just the floor drain. They figured that out. And then they're like, thanks, Mick, for cleaning back there. It was disgusting. And I'm like, yeah, it was. Because I'm pretty sure that behind that dishwasher has not been touched ever since I've been there, and I've been there for 2 years. Today was a day. I got home. I didn't really nap. I planned on taking like a hour and a half long nap. Just so that I can like make sure my brother's fed and all that stuff. But his dad took care of all that. Yeah. But like I was making sure like all that. I got home, did that, and then I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I might as well like do my Pokemon stream tonight, and then try and see if I can talk with anyone, see if I can do Pixel Model Lore tomorrow night. Because I want to work on that version of Mick a bit so I will no longer be streaming any lore on Chosen SMP for the meantime until the current arc is over. So for those of you who did not catch my last Chosen stream, Shade killed me. I died. And if you've seen any of my other friends' streams who are also streaming on Chosen, like Prime Green, Eli Fwend, Penguin, not Josh also stream, he's dead too. But like, oh, Fluffwave, they, also, and like, Nebula as well. I think Hobbs maybe? No. Hobbs hasn't streamed. Impossible though has. But like if you've seen any of their recent Chosen streams, you will have seen I was a dead body. Dead body. But last lore, I did die. Nebula killed me with his trident. So I will no longer be seen in any of the Chosen SMP streams for the rest of the arc, as far as we are aware. So hope you guys will miss my dead body. But I will come back, don't worry. Soul separation be like for real though. But I will come back once this arc is over. Do not worry. Chosen SMP is not over for me. I'm still there. I still have character lore that I'm working on. I have story that I'm working on. I'm writing it down in my little journal that I have next to me, where I write all of my lore plans from Chosen, Pixelmon, even D&D character ideas, especially like with Egg. Egg is a D&D character I recently made for my friend Penguin Insanity, her D&D campaigns that she's been running, and she says that she adores Egg. I love Egg so much, and I want to work on it and like make sure like Egg is a fully fleshed out character. Yes, Penguin's like scuff D&D campaigns are the best because she'll just tell you to roll. No matter, like, you want to open a door? Okay, roll. You want to jump to the moon? Okay, roll. Yes, it's honestly, it's really fun to participate in as well. I love it so much. I really do love it. Penguin is an amazing person, honestly. Go check her out. Penguin Insanity on Twitch. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Penguin Insanity on Twitch. She's amazing. I consider her one of my best friends, honestly. I'm so happy to know her and so happy to have her as a DM for D&D campaigns. But let's get to the reason why y'all are here. I've never played a Pokemon game before. Like a proper Pokemon game. I'm not counting Pixelmon because like that's Minecraft. I'm not counting Pokemon Go because that's just walk around, catch Pokemon, and then you just like catch Pokemon and tap the screen. But like I've never played a Pokemon game before, so Pokemon Scarlet is what we're gonna be playing today. It's gonna be my first Pokemon game ever, like proper Pokemon game ever. I have heard like a lot of people like are finding like bugs and glitches. I talked with Josh about it because I helped him get the game and stuff. I just gave him the money. He could choose whether he wanted Scarlet or Violet. He chose Scarlet as well. I asked him about it the other day, and he's like, I love it. It's an amazing game. And I'm like, what about the bugs and like glitches and stuff? He's like, it's mainly just graphical errors. So, but when you run into them, you're probably not going to notice them that much, or you're just not going to care because of how fun the game actually is. All I know are who the starters are and what what the professors look like. I finished Scarlet a few days ago and it was really fun. That's awesome. And also, that's something I really look for, is not really like the video quality, not like the graphical quality of video game, because like I play a lot of like low quality video games. Like I play a lot of 8-bit games and 16-bit games because I love old classic games like on the SNES, all that stuff, Link to the Past, Paper Mario. I love games like that. So I really don't care about graphics. It's more of gameplay that I really enjoy. And as long as the gameplay is good, it's a good game on my part. If it's not too hard, but it's still hard enough to give me a bit of a challenge, kind of like how Splatoon is. Splatoon, it has beautiful graphics, do not get me wrong. It's beautiful. I love like the colors, the vibrance, all of it, especially during Splatfest. It's beautiful, but the thing that gets me like going back and back and back is the gameplay. I don't really do story mode that much with Splatoon, but when I do, like I do enjoy it, except for that one stage. It took me 50 fucking tries to get that one stage. Anyway, but like, it just the gameplay alone, like Turf Wars, I love Turf Wars. I only play Turf Wars basically when it comes to Splatoon. I haven't tried like tabletop Turf Wars. I haven't tried any of the ranked modes, even though I have that unlocked. I'm like high enough level to do that. I just haven't. I tried Salmon Run a few times. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Nah. I really love Turf War, honestly. It's so nice. And then like going in the lobby, got my cough drop, so my thing doesn't. But the Turf Wars are so nice, and like going into the lobbies and stuff, and like vibing with my teammates and just having fun with the other players in the lobby while waiting, like Squid Party and all that stuff. It's one of the things that gets me going back is the community and the gameplay. Also, make mention that I do have the original Pokemon. Oh, nice. I've been contemplating doing emulators, especially because I want to play Black and White. But I just haven't, because I'm not one to really trust like free shit on the internet, like emulators and stuff. I've been thinking of just like trying to find it on like the DS store and then modding my DS so I can stream my 2DS XL gameplay on to Twitch. Been contemplating that, but one of the games that made me fall in love with Pokemon, because the most experience I have with it is watching Let's Plays and watching the anime. That's basically the closest I've come to like any actual Pokemon game, is watching playthroughs. But the one game that made me really want to play a Pokemon game as soon as I could was Pokemon Black and White. And it was a specific Let's Play from Chugga Conroy, his Pokemon Black and White Let's Play that he did a few years ago that made me like want to play that. No, it's okay, Gold. You don't gotta. I'm just gonna stick to my things. But Chugga Conroy's playthrough of Black and White, that really made me want to get into Pokemon a bit more, because the way he described it and the way he put so much energy into that Let's Play series made me really enjoy it. And honestly, Chugga Conroy is like one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to YouTube and streaming and all the stuff that I like to do. Because I want to be like him, where I want to make Let's Plays of games that I love, like I want to do a Let's Play of Paper Mario. I want to do Let's Play Splatoon. I want to do all of Splatoon 3. I want to do Let's Plays of like all of my favorite games that I've played in the past 20 years. But I just don't know how to, really. Because I suck at video games. But this is where I get the closest to, is when I stream my first time playing games like these. And I want to like inform people of like cool little like tidbits and like fun facts about games, and like show them Easter eggs and stuff. That's why I want to bring back my Ocarina of Time playthrough, because I'm trying to 100% the game. Because I haven't played it since I last streamed it, which was when we reached Zora's Domain. But yeah, so one day, if you ever see this, Emil, thank you for being such a big, like the biggest inspiration in my life to want to get into gaming and Let's Plays, and like showing me that like recording my experience and wanting to show people the cool things about video games and the fun facts and stuff can be really fun. So yeah, If you ever see that, Chugga Connor, thank you. Anyways, let's stop this music and get over into the game. Let me pull up my little windowed source. Hold on, I have a message. Okay. Oh, hold on. I'm writing stuff. All right. So we are going to switch over to my Switch real quick. My Switch view. And here it is. You guys get to see all the games I have now. I've been playing N64 lately, but I'm playing Splatoon. But we are going to play Pokemon Scarlet. Ooh. We're going to play in Deutsch. No, we're gonna play English. Choose a look for yourself. Okay. So I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place right now because that skin tone and hair are what my hair actually looks like right now. But it's not the same eye color. But also at the same time, I did have bleached hair once. And I have blue-gray eyes. And that's also kind of like close to like my skin tone isn't in between these two, okay? Why is my Switch not being picked up? Oh, wait, hold on. I had that. Unmute that. And then have... Alright, there we go. Now it's picking up my audio. Oh, I can't customize? Alright. What is my name? My name is Soup. Should we just... No, I'm gonna name one of my Pokemon Soup. But right now, we're not going to. I'm not gonna name myself Soup, although I would love to do that. I would love to name myself Soup, but we're gonna go for the classic Mick. My name is Mick. Change look. I have blue eyes. Okay, so those are the eyes that we got. Those ones? Not those ones. They're more almond shape. Ultramarine? Oh, okay. You can have purple eyes? I was like 45 minutes on that. Honestly, we might be here for an hour, honestly. Because I love color customize. That's fucking vampire shit right there, okay? That's fucking vampire shit. No, burgundy. That's vampire shit. Beige, blue gray. Like but that's my eye color right there. Vampire would be like, yeah. Total dark. Oh, whoa. I wonder if anyone's like actually played the game using those eyes. That's kind of cool, honestly. They also have the cat look. That's how my cat's eyes look whenever I take a picture of them. Yes. Oh. My cat's laying on my bed behind me, and he's just all curled up in a little ball, and he's so cute. But no, we're gonna go my classic blue gray, because you know that's what my eyes look like. I kind of like. Those ones. Ooh, ash brown. I could do platinum wine red. Ooh. Gold. We're gonna do black. Then my eyebrows. I have like pretty big eyebrows, honestly. I don't know if y'all have seen my eyebrows. Like IRL or whatever, but like I have some pretty big eyebrows. I think those are good. Okay. If they have one that's more exaggerated. Alright guys, I found our mouth. I'm gonna do that. I don't have a beauty spot, but they do got freckles. Those are my freckles. Alright. Be confirm. Yes. And then let's change our hairstyle. Slicked back. Oh my god. Pixie cut. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. The 2-block. Okay, so this is what I used to have my hair like with the undercut. I used to have the 2-block cut. I'm not doing that. Russell crop. I think we gotta stick to that standard shortcut because that's actually what my hair looks like. I've gotten it to where my light denim blue. Hey, look at that! Oh god. But we're gonna go ash brown because that's actually pretty close. Oh. Would you like to go with this style? Yes, I would. Oof. No, this is like actually what my hair looks like right now. I haven't cut my hair in like a really long time, like a few months, so it's like growing out and stuff. I need to get it cut though. Oh, I've been excited all day. Enrollment application at Narsha Academy. Enrollment complete. Whenever you student saving. All right. Alrighty. Welcome to Pokemon Scarlet. Naranja taking lessons from traditional, growing stronger and greater. It's time for you, too, to dive into the world of Pokemon. Ooh, she's cute. I like her, like, one fingerless glove thing. That's pretty cute. Dr. Clavel, head of Narajan... Narajan? Naraja Academy. Naranja Academy. We're just gonna say that. Palada is Naranja. Okay, yeah. Palada is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. It is also, of course, home to the mysterious creatures known to us as Pokemon. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. Shoot! Oh my god! He's so fluffy! I know, it's because I'm talking in a very high voice. It's so fucking cute! It's adorable as shit! Pokemon can be found living all over in the seas and the skies, even in our cities and towns. We humans coexist with Pokemon, as we both help one another to live and thrive. Naranja Academy. It's gonna be hard to roll off the tongue. Naranja Academy is here to help you learn even more about these precious partners. Within our halls, people from all regions gather to study together. And as Pokemon trainers, they have their Pokemon do battles growing alongside them. Our robust curriculum of coursework helps our students draw forth their fullest potential. It is within these halls that you will find your friends, your Pokemon, and your true facility and staff in Naranja. I can't wait to welcome you with open arms. Yeah. It's the bite, but not actually a bite. Scarlet. What are you doing? Sliding. Rib! It's a work with Pompadour. Oh, I love the style of the house. It gives me like Spain and gives me like Spanish vibes. Makes me think of Casita in Encanto. Aw, it looks so cute. Alrighty. Haha. Okay, so I've been seeing like a lot of like videos and stuff of like people saying, "Oh my gosh, how does the game know like what my Joy-Cons are?" I have purple and yellow Joy-Cons. It's showing white here. I don't know if it's because I'm using my Pro controller or what, but like I have purple and yellow Pro controllers, not white. I don't have an OLED. Oh, those stickers are so cute. I would actually do that if I had a closet like that. I'd actually like cover that thing in stickers. Oh. But it's not time to get ready yet. Can I play Pokemon? Today on Theodore Ventures, we see Mesagoza, a city that's home to a well-known academy. Oops, better get going. It's a new Nintendo Switch system. This one's got a bigger screen. The game was based off Spain, Portugal, and Dorna. Oh, okay, that's why it's Spanish vibes. It's got a bigger, yeah, it's the OLED model. I have the OLED model in my game, even though I don't actually own an OLED. I just have the standard Nintendo Switch. Oh. Nice. These cardboard boxes sure are heavy for being so small. Look inside. I must have... Considering I don't have much in my room, and there are boxes here, I'm thinking we just moved here. It's artwork is how patchwork light. It's got different colors of paper pasted together. That's your mom's room. Better not go in without asking. Go into my mom's room without asking all the time. This painting is entitled Sweet Midday. It depicts a beautiful town in a different region. Not quite ready to go to school yet. Okay. I didn't know if that was a hallway or not. Yeah. It's so cute. Hello, little guy. Can I pet it? I want to pet it. I want to pet it. Mother, I crave violence. Good morning, Mick. And yet again, here we have Nintendo making the Pokemon parents, the Pokemon mother, look like a MILF. Every game. Here we are. Oh, already in your uniform and everything. Well, it is... Shit. Can I... Shit. Then you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Bing bong. Ding dong, bing bong. Here comes the ding dong. Maybe that's the very few thing we're waiting for. May, get the door, would you? Fine. Do forgive the intrusion. Are you oh, sorry. Are you Master Mick? Yes? My voice is still choppy. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do this. Hold my mic a bit farther away so that I'm not peeking. Are you Master Mick? Yes? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. Ah, and also for my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of Naranja Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. Clavel. Wait, Clavel? Clavel. The director? And you come in person to help my son with his first day? Well, I'm responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So, here at last are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Are they in a designer bag? Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you've come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself. Mick, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag and your hat as well. Why? Is it because of the cowlick on the top of my head? Huh? Yep, problem with my little cowlick. It gives me flavor, Mom! Now, Mr. Clavel. Clavel? Is it Claver or Clavel? I'm gonna say Clavel. Now, Mr. Clavel, you simply must join me for a cuppa. This way.
Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer?
Oh, they're gonna fuck on the kitchen counter.
Why am I so slow? Can I... Okay.
White heel. Ready to put your hat and grab your bag? Yes. Aw, look at me. I look so fucking gay.
Press the X button to open the main menu. Click save option from this menu. Okay. When you open your bag, you'll find some key items inside, including your adventure guide. Check it out whenever you want to review handy tips like these. Sure. So
I already have a key. My adventure guide.
here we go. Mom, I sure hope you are fucking the headmaster of my new school. Okay, good. You guys have your clothes on.
Oh, just look at you, all ready for your big first day.
Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh, gracious, how very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I've something else for you, Master Mick. A most important thing. But your living room is hardly a place for it. Would you care to follow me outside?
Yeah, I feel sorry for the mom, honestly. That being that quick, god damn, must not have been enjoyable. I wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we? Are you coming or not, Mom? Or are you just gonna stand there? You said let's go, but I'm the only one who went. Gotta adjust that cap. It's gonna blow away in the wind.
Right there, dear Pokemon. Right then, dear Pokemon, time to come out of your Pokeballs. We provide each student entering the Academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Frigorito, the grass cat Pokemon. Coco, the fire croc Pokemon. And Quaxley, the duckling Pokemon. They're all very good company. Why, they usually refuse to even leave my side. What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Master Mick, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at that house just over there. Take your time with your decision, and come find me once your mind is made up. Now, excuse me, until we meet again. Until we meet.
What a mannerly fellow this director of yours is. What, Kydos? What, honey? My cat just put his paws on my shoulder. Hey, honey, you remember that? Pokemon with me? You play Pokemon with me? Huh? You said you don't even have to jump. You can just walk under my lap. Is this what you wanted?
My cat is walking under my lap, guys. Hold on. My attention whore requires attention.
It's funny. I'm talking about you.
You gotta get your back paws up. I'm not gonna be sitting like this the entire time, hon. I have to turn around and play my game. I have a live studio audience. Okay, make up your mind. Lap or bed? Lap or bed? I'm not petting you. Lap or bed? Lap or bed? Gotta put all 4 paws somewhere, hon. Lap or bed? If you don't get your back paws up here, I'm moving you to the bed. Alright. You have been moved to the bed, sir. What a mannerly fellow that director of yours is. These 3 are all lovely, but you need to choose just one, right? Not an easy task. Are you kidding me? This is the most easiest task I've ever had. I've known what I wanted. Hydrate has been redeemed. Why not take this opportunity to walk around them with the little ones and get to know them? This is not a hard decision. Ever since these starters were announced, I knew what I was going to pick. I'm sure they have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you if you're going out on your own. You handed me air. You obtained the Rotom phone. Rotom! Un momento, por favor. I got a Rotom! This bottle of smartphone Pokemon called Rotom lives within it, and it can be used for all sorts of handy apps. Un momento, por favor! The brand new phone. According to the instructions, you can check the map by pressing the white button. It'll help keep you from getting lost, so take good care of it, of your new gadget, okay? Now off you go. Have fun. Alright, we gotta mute for just a second. Get it. Should be quick. Are you just coming in the pet cuddles? Canyon. I'm not in the mood. You've got to be quiet, okay? Okay, there we go. Alright, so we get to choose between Frigorito, Quaxley, or Fuecoco. Another one? I've already drank over 30 ounces of water today. What the hell? Alright. Obviously, our choice is gonna be Fuecoco, my beloved! Look at him! Look at him, okay? Hold on, we're gonna... Doesn't this have a camera or something? get out the Rotom. You seem to hear the director's voice echoing in your head. It's like this hardly seems the time or place.
God damn it. I want to be able to take a picture. Like, look at this little guy. Look at this little guy. Look at his mouth. A jar. Okay? Okay, look at his little mouth ajar, brain empty, no thought. That blank stare in his eyes as this, not two, not three, but the singular brain cell just bouncing around like the DVD logo around his head. And occasionally it'll hit a corner. And that's when he is the best. Or she. We don't know what gender my Flickle was gonna be.
Button's on the other side of the Switch. What? You don't. I just disappear for winter autumn. I don't like that. I do not like the autumn. We're doing winter uniform because that actually kind of looks nice. I like the jacket. It's the summer uniform. Are summer and spring the exact same? Oh no, spring has long pants. You know what? We're sticking with. Yeah, we're sticking with that one. What does? No. Is it down? Aha! Okay. I want you guys to look at him. Look at that little guy. There is not a single thought behind those eyes. I love it so much, and the little hair is apple slices. They look like apple slices. Wait, no, he's not an apple. He's a pepper. He's a pepper. His fue means fire, and coco means crocodile. He's a fire crocodile, but he's a little pepper. He's a little pepper, and like, yes, he looks like the Chili's logo. Holy shit, thank you, Apollo's Grace, for the 30. Oh, thank you. Holy shit, thank you! Thank you so much, Apollo's Grace. I was a student of you, thank you for the 30. There is, like, seriously not a single thought behind those eyes, though. He even has white pupils. If you have white pupils, you do not have it. Either you have no thought, or you have one thought, and it is to destroy the entire world. Anyway, instead, let's go find the professor. How do I run? There's got to be a run button. Is there a run button? Look at him! Look at him taking that. Oh, where's the little buddy? I gotta go and have these two. Thank you, baby. Have a good night. I'll see if well, hopefully I can talk to you after I'm done streaming. What is it, little buddy? Ah, feet. Okay, now I can run. Awesome. This is Coco Poco. It's not much, just a little pinch of community. But it's home. The power of science. Let's see what you gotta see. The power of science is amazing. If you connect with friends, you can head out on adventures together. The 4 of you at a time. Basically, we can have 4 people in multiplayer.
No, look at them all coming behind me.
Oh. That's so gay. That duck is gay and you cannot convince me otherwise.
You.
These guys' trainer? Not quite. Mastermind has yet to make his choice, you see. I do wonder which one he will choose as his first Pokemon. Oh.
Oh.
They're all so cute. Why not? We haven't met, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon.
Hang on, Director. Is this who I think it is?
Yes, it is our Academy's newest student, Master Ming. He'll be attending as of today.
So you're that kid who moved in up the road.
Okay, so yeah, we did just move.
I've been dying to find out more about you. I'm Nimona. Normally, I live in the school dorms, but a woman's here. What do you think, your neighbor?
Wanna be friends?
She's gonna be my rival. She is a very hot rival. Love the enthusiasm. We're going to get along just fine.
Miss Noma. Miss Nimona is president of our student council and the champion ranked trainer in her own right.
I absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should battle right now, you and me.
Easy now, you two will be in the same class, so you'll have plenty of time to battle later. And get to know one another better, of course.
We're going to be neighbors and classmates? Nice, we'll be able to battle all we want.
On that note, Master Ming,
I get that toes.
have you decided which of these Pokemon you would like to be your first partner?
Why, yes, I have. Wait, Coco, my beloved. You ready? That's my Coco, the fire-type Pokemon. The burning hot sparks will scatter and fry any and all plants in the flash. Would you like to go with your good fire-type Pokemon, Fuecoco here? Yeah. You chose Fuecoco. Would you like to give Fuecoco a nickname? Yes, I would. Okay. Let's hope it lets me put this in. Red.
Hot. No, I don't have enough spaces.
Alright, we're just gonna name you Chilies then. Yeah, I was gonna name him Red Hot Chili Peppers. So his full name, so Fuecoco's full name. He or she, I can't tell. I know that's the sex symbol right there for it. But I don't know which one's male and which one's female. I think that one's male. Question mark. Okay. But Coco is a boy. Alright. Okay. I got misgendering my Pokemon. Okay. His full name shall be Red Hot Chili Peppers. But for short, he shall be called Chilies. Hi, welcome to Chili's. Oh, look at you! Oh, we're so cute! We're gonna be the best team ever!
My Coco seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Master Mick. This is your first Pokemon, yes? Please raise it with love and care. And of course, be sure to keep it tucked safely inside a Pokeball. Mick, I can't believe you actually chose Coco. I mean, like, a way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a great combo. Can I choose one of these Pokemon too, Dr. Clavel? Oh, but did you not receive Pokemon when you entered the academy, Miss Nemona? Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at the time. But now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Mick while he raises his own partner. His new partner. Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Master Mick here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. Yes! Choose Sprigalito. Yep, she's choosing Sprig. Since Mick chose Coco, I'll go for this little one. Nice to meet you, Sprigalito. Welcome to the team. Alright then. Now that we've chosen our Pokemon, we have to battle. I'll be waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready. As you may have noticed, Miss Nemona is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling. But I do hope you'll join her for a battle. Well, I hope you get to know your own Pokemon as well. Alright, now I can... Try is to check them at. Candy Rotom bonus popular item is to the Adela region. Paldea region. Adding tips to it gives trainers access to a variety of these options. Using this map app, you can find useful information about the Paldea region. If you move your map cursor over your own icon, then move the right stick from side to side, you'll rotate your own view along with the map. Handy for getting yourself oriented. You can use the left stick to move the magnifying glass around the map to find locations. Select the location by pressing the A button. You can set your destination. A flying taxi service can take you to some places you visited before. Places that you can fly to are indicated with a feather mark. Try taking a flight. My house. I can helicopter fly to my house. Does it show, like... Where, like... Okay, we're setting that as my destination. Okay, this doesn't have motion controls. Ooh. I get a potion. Doobie-doobie-doo-ba-doo. Okay.
There she is, waiting on the battleground. Over here! You have arrived at your destination. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer, as long as they have a Pokemon by their side. It is our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon go stronger through battle. So, you ready to battle me, Mick? I guess. Sure. Perfecto! I'm so excited for this battle. Thank Glorious!
Miss Demona.
My foot fell asleep.
I trust you remember that Master Mick is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling.
Oops. Good call, Director. I was about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. I guess I'll take this chance to try out my new buddy instead.
10 paces, shoot.
Come on, Mick, let's have a fruitful battle. She's so cute. Like, seriously. You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Nimona. Trainer, come on, Trainer. Now, Spirito. Go, Chili's! I know this is your first Pokemon battle, so let's just have some fun. Alright. Chili, use Ember. It's not very effective. Chili uses Ember. Super effective. He must have been setting up. Smart move. Fire is strong against grass. You were burned. Your fights burn. I think we'll tackle. I'm gonna dish another tackle. Oh, Chili's falling down. Your tackle is. You defeated one. Yo, Chili's. Wow, not that favor.
Fork it over, lady. Hand me the money.
Look at you, make your first battle ever. You got even more potential than I thought. You're gonna be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try a different strategy. Just one more battle.
Master Mick and his Frikoko are truly weary already from his last battle.
Sorry, I kinda got up in all the excitement. I'm really sorry, Mick. Same for your Frikoko too. Let's battle again soon. Oh, definitely battle more. You two seem to be becoming fast friends. We've only just met.
Can I count on you to take care of your new schoolmate? To take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Nimona? I'm sure he can learn a great deal from the champion-ranked trainers such as yourself.
You bet, So that reminds me, since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you'll definitely need. You have a smartphone, right? Let me see it for a sec. The Pokédex app was added to your Rotom phone. The Pokédex will automatically register any Pokemon you catch. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's a super handy app. Our homeroom teacher, Ms. Jacques, actually Mr. Jacques made it himself.
Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and written notes to compile our Pokédex. It's quite the age we live in now.
Oh, filling out Pokédex by hand. I can't even imagine how much work that would take.
Oh, no, I suppose you can't. Yet, no matter how much the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. It is truly timeless pleasure. The more Pokemon you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. But I hope you will both work hard toward the goal of completing your own Pokédexes. Now, Mr. Mona, you still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. Can I depend on you to see Master Mick to the academy? You will be doing me quite the favor. Of course, leave it to me. I leave him in your capable hands. I am so short, compared to this tall goddess of a woman. All right, little one. It's time you and I were on our way.
Oh. I'm gonna catch a Quaxley here soon. And my door was not shut. Maybe I ought to move a little more time to work on my Pokédex along with all my battling. Oh, right! Speaking of Pokédexes, Nick, you probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy. Come with me!
Press the minus button to open the Pokédex, to on a Rotom, or on a Flash. You can also navigate your Pokédex by pressing the X button from the map tab. Where did she go? Okay, she's just up the road.
Mom?
Oh, Mick!
I hear that Nimona here will be taking you to school? That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. Yes, I've already managed to make a friend. Yep! I read about all the wonderful teachers you'll be having. You'll have looking after you at the school. With so many handy faculties you can use as much as you like. Add in your new friend, Nimona, and it sounds like your school life is shaping up to be fantastic. Now, you'll be staying in the school dorms, so I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. I make no promises, Mother. I make no promises. me being able to eat properly? What have I had for dinner? I haven't had dinner. Yeah, I'm not gonna be eating proper meals, Mom. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for your first day. You obtained the sandwich from Mom. Keep the sandwich from Mom in your bag's key items pocket. Dish made by sandwiching vegetables and other ingredients into 2 pieces of bread. Makes a fantastic meal when out on a picnic. Oh, and maybe you better take these too. You obtained 5 potions. Use them on that precious little partner of yours should it get hurt in battle. I know every day in your new life is going to be full of exciting experiences far from home. Just try to savor them all. The good times and the hard times too. But if you ever want to come back home, know your bed is always ready for you. Alright then, you two better head off. Better be off, I suppose. Take care on the way to school. Your mother's so nice, Mick. Oh, but I was going to teach you how to catch wild Pokemon. Come on, vámonos! This way!
It takes such a long time for me to be able to. Okay.
There's a thing. Oh, there's a thing. Oh. All right. This is Poco back. thingies! Give me one of the fluffy thingies! It's the path that leads to adventure for you and me. Out here, nothing is different than in town. You'll see wild Pokemon out and about. They'll be on the path in the grass and such. You get too close to one and you'll have to battle. But you've got for Coco for that, right? And if you want to try and catch a Pokemon, you've got to use a good old Pokeball. I got tons. How have you? I have 5 Pokeballs. You put the Pokeballs in your bag's Pokeball pocket. Wait. Oh, what luck! Time to learn. Time for some learning by doing. Try battling this little chunk. But I wanna go get the thingy. Don't you dare shake your ass at me. Alright, we're gonna tackle this, buddy. Oh. It died. Nice! Defeating Pokemon in battle will help Coco grow and get stronger. Next time, try throwing a Pokeball when the Pokemon's right on the tip of being defeated. You have a decent chance of catching it then. Anyway, have some more Pokeballs just in case. Not every catch works out. Dude, I was at the perfect amount, but it got burned. Weaken the Pokemon, then throw the ball. Remember that, and you'll be fine. I know how it works. I may have never played a Pokemon game before, but I know how it works. It got burned though. Now go battle this wild Pokemon and catch some of them. It's okay, I didn't want the Lechonk or whatever it's called. Let's meet back up at the lighthouse over there. You can see our school from the top. I want the thingy. And then I saw another thingy. I don't want the fluffy back. I guess those are spiders. I want that one fluffy thing. I want that one fluffy thing that I saw. I got a Pokeball. Oh. I gotta revive. Got an antidote. They don't have any other thingies. Oh. Okay, Free Coco, come here. Oh my god, it's fighting outside of the battle. Okay. I want you. I want you. Chili, tackle. We're just gonna tackle for right now. Okay. I thought a scatterbug. Not yet. Okay. I don't want the pig. Honestly, right now, I think I'm just gonna focus on, like, doing stuff I, like, wanna, like, have fun with the game. And, like, catch the Pokemon I think are cute. Oh, you. I want you. I want you. I want you. A puppy. I want you. I want this little guy. He's so cute and fluffy. Look at him. He's so fluffy. He's so really fluffy. I got the puppy. He's so cute and fluffy. Oh my gosh, all of my Pokemon get a level up. Yeah, we're not gonna give you a nickname. So what I'll do for every Pokemon that we catch, I will put a thing out on Twitter. Okay, go. I'll put a thing out on Twitter of every Pokemon we have caught so far. And you are a bird. I don't want a bird. And I will have people put in the Twitter comment. Actually, I'll do Twitter and Tumblr. I thought you said you were gonna go, Sai. But I'm gonna like put a post out on Tumblr and a post out on Twitter of all of the Pokemon we have catched, including gender, the gender of the Pokemon, and then we are going to name them. I'm gonna have the comments name them. Hey, Mig, you're getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon, okay? Let me see. So far you've caught... Gaga! Whoa, where was that? I've never heard that kind of cry before. Could be some strong Pokemon or something. I say we find whatever made that cry. Take a look around, Mick. Just be careful. There's a kind of unsafe cave not far from here, so steer clear. And I know your route zone phone can help keep you safe, but watch yourself by these clips anyway. I wanna go explore. There's somehow Dory bullying a guy. A roar. And down I crumble. Ah. Wait, what? I wish my phone did that. I wish my phone stopped me from falling. That sounds like my stomach. The mysterious Pokemon seems too weak to move. Maybe you can give it something to help it perk up. Hey, want my adventure guy? No. Have my sandwich. Would you like a sandwich? My mom made it for me. I was supposed to eat it, but to be honest, I'm more of a sourdough person. I don't really like the rye bread my mom used, so I hope you like it. I like sourdough bread, honestly. What? Why you go cave? Roar. Oh my gosh, it's going Super Saiyan! I was right, it's going Super Saiyan! It's an anime protagonist! But my stuff. The sandwich. I want. You know what? I changed my mind about that sandwich. Can you? Give me back my sandwich. Can you like puke it back up or something? Please give me my sandwich back. I was joking about the whole rye thing. I actually really like rye bread. I am more of a sourdough person, but I just really like sourdough, but rye is okay. Oi, Mick! There you are, Mick. You okay? You're not hurt, right? Are we talking physically or emotionally? Because physically, I'm fine. Emotionally, I'm kind of sad that I gave up my sandwich. Thank goodness, I was really worried if you had gotten hurt because I said we should go looking for whatever made that cry. No, never mind that. Right now, we've got to focus on getting you back up here. We just gotta find some way to climb out of here. If you can get close enough, I'll try pulling you up with one of my Pokemon's moves. Okay, but hear me out, Shiny. Oh, it's a threat. I hate I can't go past it and pick stuff up. Roar XD means I love you and dinosaur. Okay, but hear me out, dinosaur guy. Shiny. I'm coming. Stick to a walk, I guess. Okay. Un momento, por favor. Nick, look out! Something's coming! Behind you! It's behind you! It's evolution. Houndoom. Wait, go! Burn this little shit. What? I thought you beat my Coco. Okay, my Coco is scared. Go at the water board. I'm in the middle of a cutscene. Up here, quick! You saved me. You know what? You can keep the sandwich. Because I think that sandwich gave you top surgery anyway, and like, hey, I'm not one to judge. Where'd it go? For a second, I thought you were both goners. Whoa, what's wrong? Maybe it used up all its power. Why is this? What is this Pokemon anyway? It kind of looks like as I was... Thanks are, but I've never seen one quite like this before. And now it looks so different from a minute ago. You think it's okay? Hard to say. You can't tell either, huh, Mick? Well, all that aside, I'm seriously glad to have you back up here in one piece. You know, that battle down there was really something. You and this fella looked perfectly in sync facing down that Houndoom. Nuh-uh. What? You didn't even tell it what to do? I guess it's not like you're this Pokemon's trainer yet, huh? Hood, looks like it perked up a little. Do you think this fella is the one making that mysterious cry we heard before? Oh man, oh man, oh man! The more I look at this Pokemon, the more mysteries it seems. If you do become its trainer, you gotta let me battle against it. Let's exchange numbers so we can get in touch if we somehow get separated again. Oh, such a cute phone case! And here, this will let you teach your Pokemon a move to help it battle stronger opponents. Are you swift? Got fire ATM. Think before using it though. ATMs can only be used once. You've both been through enough for a minute. I think we better take a breather. Let's just get to the lighthouse. That'll be a good spot to relax. So it makes me think of a cat. Whee! Uh-oh. Am I in trouble? Why that little? What are you doing out here? I'm not talking to you two. You can shove off. Wait, I know you. Aren't you Ervin? You enrolled in the humanities track, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon researcher, Professor Sada? He's trans. The real issue here... Oh, shit. And what is it with that foreman? I met it at the bottom of this cliff. I gave it my sandwich. You see, we heard this strange cry and we tried to investigate, but Mick fell off a cliff. That Pokemon saved him, but it seemed like it wore itself out in the process. It got kind of slumpy afterwards. But you should have seen it before. It looked totally different. It was unbelievably strong. Well, yeah, as it should be. But it can't fight well, it's like this. The form Koraidon takes in battle, not its true form. Koraidon? Is that this Pokemon's name? How do you know it? Can't go into the lab, it's locked. I don't remember ever seeing you around, but given the uniform, you go to the academy too. Do you? Koraidon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special. It's special how? What sort of Pokemon is it? You think you're up to ordering Koraidon around? Then how about I test your worthiness? Sure, I guess. Ha! Well, look at you, quite the little go-getter. I've been feeling all out of sorts, so I'm gonna use this battle to blast these pilgrims away.
Chili.
These memories are leaving a bad taste in my mouth, and I want it gone.
Chili. Use Ember.
Don't shake your ass at me. Because guess what, bitch? You're gone.
A critical hit. Yay!
Seems you know a thing or two about battle. Fork over the money. And you guys should fork over the subs. Please, use your Amazon. Please use your Twitch Prime subs now. Please. Wow, Vic, that was awesome. I guess I was ever going to stand a chance using some Pokemon I'd only just caught. But if you really think you can take Koraidon off my hands for me, you'll need this. It's the Pokeball that Brute's been kept in. Koraidon has a special Pokeball? So why do you have it? Anyway, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. What? Hey, can you not hear me or something? Fine, be that way. What a weirdo. That Evan guy definitely knows more than he's letting on. Next time he and I are battling, I'm gonna wring some answers out of him. But, oh, right. We gotta climb the lighthouse. Can't wait to show you the view of our school.
Time for another cough drop.
Hold on, game, you can wait. I need to take a cough drop. For this voice acting, I'm still not out of the beginning. There you are.
Bingles.
Look, Mick, the Metagoza. And that huge building with the Pokeball on it is our school. It's gonna be so great having you in the same class, Mick. I'm looking forward to it. Right? I can't wait to get back. We're gonna get to learn so much and battle so much. Isn't it awesome what you can see from up here? Mountains, forests, grasslands, beautiful nature, stuff as far as the eye can see. I know what's waiting for you all over these natural spaces. Tons of Pokemon. Consider this me officially telling you, welcome to Palida. But anyway, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here.
There's a Pokesta.
Let's make the last plateaus for starters. That's right on the way. Vamos, come on! had the las platos.
Honestly, I hope I'm doing justice. I'm trying to give her
A Spanish accent.
I said I'm trying, so
Not to train her. Let's go.
all right. Prepare to be pulverized, kid. Oh yeah, prepare to be pulverized, kid. Fork over there. Give me your lunch money, kid. There's a lot of stuff right here.
Oh, there's a little guy sleeping over there. Yes, I duck. Ida. It is shiny. Oh, it's a fella. I think I don't remember the name of it. But it's the cool floaty neck one. He's got a little pool floaty on his neck. Cause he's cool like that. Yeah. I don't want that Pokemon.
I want you. Hey, yo, monkey. Oh no, a Wooper. Sorry. I confused them like with the Wooper. Okay. Like I said, I don't know Pokemon that well. But I do want this Whopper. I do want this Wooper.
No chilies. We need bag you up quickly before I have to switch Pokemon. Heck yeah! I got it.
Meryl, that's what that other one is.
Let me learn quick attack. I got a Wooper. You know what? We're gonna need Wooper. I already got a name for you, Wooper. This is the one where...
This is the Pokemon where I'm not gonna post on Twitter or Tumblr what I want, what the community wants my Pokemon named.
I already have a name pegged out for this little guy. Soup. Your name is Soup. Soup has been added to your party.
Is this cinnamon roll loggy?
I'm getting so many things.
Oh, so baby. So cute. Hi.
I'd catch you, but I don't want to right now. I should make progress. There's more of you. Oh my gosh.
Las platos. Oh my gosh, they got Wi-Fi.
Hey, Nick, over here. So it seems like our Pokemon get healed after every battle with this game.
This here is a Pokemon Center. You come here to take care of a lot of things related to your Pokemon. But I'll leave the explanation to the pros here. Happy to be of service. Welcome to the Pokemon Center. I'm here to help everyone's Pokemon health. Keep everyone's Pokemon healthy. Here to my left is the Pokemart counter. You can buy things like Pokeballs and potions.
Hello, we accept payment of both cash and in league points, that is. 1 LP is worth 1 poke dollar.
And to my right is the technical machine, TM machine for short. This is your ticket for making TMs, which you can use to teach moves to your Pokemon. You'll need to pay an LP to supply the machine with materials that Pokemon drink. LP comes in handy both at these machines and at stores. I feel a lot. Here, have some. Oh yeah, and some of these too. You received lots of Pokemon materials. And at this Union Circle, you can connect to other trainers. Find yourself some adventuring companions. Come visit us at the Pokemon Center anytime you need any help. We will, thanks. Remember, as a rough adventure, get to a Pokemon Center. Sometimes you have to know this sort of stuff for quizzes at school. But Mnemonics helps out. Mnemonics. And that's what's called Mnemonics. Helps out. Here's another one. Are you ready? Then let's go. Go be sure. But it helps you remember. You can send your lead Pokemon out with the R button. That way, you can have the Pokemon that's walking with you go pick up items lying around. Or go battle on its own or other stuff like that.
Okay, so basically, it's an auto battle type thing.
Can you fill my quick Poco?
I can register my birthday.
Thank you, Nurse Joy. This is Marina. And I said, can I register my birthday?
Okay. My birthday?
Alright, that's not for another, like, 8 months, but oh well. Hello, old lady. The Pokemon Center is a great meetup spot when you're getting together with friends.
Alright. So this is where me and my buddies who have the game can play, like Josh or Ozzy. Or any of my other friends who have one of the games. And honestly, I think right here is a good spot to leave things at. So we're going to save. Alright, but so far today, we have caught 3 So today we started our adventure and picked our first Pokemon partner, Chili's, aka Red Hot Chili Peppers. Wait, Coco, beloved, I love you so much, not that behind those eyes. We also got a Scatterbug and a Pwami and a Wooper, which we named Soup. I will be putting out so right now, before I end things off, I'm going to go on to Twitter and Tumblr, and I'm going to make a post asking caught a Tommy and a Scatterbug. What? Should we name them? And then we'll put like F for female, M for male. And we'll go over to Tumblr. Time to name my new and we gotta get our tags. Scout and Violet. Alright. So I have now tweeted and posted on Tumblr. What should we... So go check it out. TK_Mickey over on both Twitter and Tumblr. And go comment. What should we name our Tommy and Scatterbug? And... oh, we are going to switch over to camera and we'll just have that Pokemon music playing in the background. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to follow me. Oh wait, no, not yet. Hold on. Don't forget to follow me on all of my social media. We got TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. And then also don't forget to go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am working on a new video. I just have to write up a script for a few things for it and record that, and it should be good. But other than that, I have my gameplay recorded and like chop and cut down on everything. I just gotta do my intro and outro. But yeah. What else? Don't forget to follow me here to get notified for the next time that I go live. And also, subscribe, please. It gives me money. Like, give me money through... I know it's stupid to ask this because I won't be getting 100% of the money, but give me money through Twitch. Subscribe to me or donate bits, whether it be using your Twitch Prime or just whatever. Don't do like my regular donate. Do do a sub or donate through bits, because right now I am trying to get to the $50 payout requirement for Twitch. That way before the end of the year, so I don't have to worry about it next year. So yeah, I don't want to have to worry about it next year on my tax forms. So please help me get that before the end of the year. I don't know where I'm at right now, Twitch revenue wise, but if you guys could just help me get to $50 here on Twitch, that would be awesome. And once I do, I will be switching over to YouTube, obviously after the full month is done with subs, because I don't want you guys to waste your money with subs. But after that, once I do reach the $50 and get my payout, I will be switching over to YouTube, along with a bit of a rebranding. So yeah, help me get to that $50 payout, please, for the love of God. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Stay chill.